Ang problem natin is dr over dt is equal to negative 4rt when t is equal to 0, r is equal to ro. So, ito ay separation of variables. So, dapat ang magkasama is dr and r, tapos dt and t. Tapos, kung nasan yung constant, magre-remain siya. So, magiging, multiply natin both sides by dt. So, magiging dr is equal to negative 4rt dt. Tapos, divide naman natin both sides by r. Magiging dr over r is equal to negative 4t dt. Ngayon, pwede na natin siyang i-integrate. Magiging ng ln r is equal to negative 4t squared all over 2. Cancel natin to, magiging 2, negative 2. Ito magiging 1. So, magiging siyang ln r is equal to negative 2t squared plus c. Gawin natin dalawa as both, itong dalawang natin, magiging both powers of e. So, magiging e raised to ln r is equal to e raised to negative 2t squared plus c. So, itong dalawa, pwede natin ihiwalay as magiging siyang e ln r is equal to e raised to negative 2t squared times e raised to c. So, ang e raised to c, alam natin na c siya. So, palitan natin ng c. Magiging e ln r is equal to e raised to negative 2t squared c. So, alam natin na ito is equal to r. So, solve natin. Magiging siyang r is equal to e raised to e raised to negative 2t squared. So, may conditions tayo. I-substitute natin. So, magiging siyang r, magiging ro is equal to c e raised to negative 2, t is equal to 0 squared. So, ito magiging ng e raised to 0, c is equal to ro. Tapos, since ang e raised to 0, equal yan sa 1, magiging na siyang 1. So, ro is equal to c. Palitan natin lahat ng c dito as ro. So, magiging siyang r is equal to ro e raised to negative 2t squared. So, yan na yung final answer. Ay, mali. Yan na yung final answer natin. Sa separation of variables, itong y prime, alam natin na y prime is equal to dy over dx. So, palitan natin siya ng dy over dx. Magiging 2xy dy over dx is equal to 1 plus y squared. Multiply natin both sides by dx. By dx, so 2xy dy is equal to 1 plus y squared dx. Next is, divide naman natin both sides by 1 plus y squared. And, yung x. So, magiging 2y dy all over 1 plus y squared is equal to dx over x. Ngayon, na-separate na natin yung variables. So, integrate na natin both sides. Ito, alam na natin agad na ln x siya. ln x. Ito yung medyo complicated. So, solve natin siya sa gilid. Magiging 2y, the integral of 2y dy all over 1 plus y squared. So, let yun natin yung 1 plus y squared. Use substitution ang gagamitin natin. So, du is equal to 0 plus 2y dy. 2y dy, ito yan. So, papalitan natin yan ng du. So, magiging du all over 1 plus y squared is u. So, du over u, magiging ln u. So, balik natin yung u, magiging 1 plus y squared. ln 1 plus y squared. So, lipat natin ln 1 plus y squared. Tapos, lagay tayo dito ng plus ln c. Since, para mas madali, lahat naman may ln, lagdag natin ng ln c. Kasi, kahit anong niyan, same lang naman yan na magiging constant. So, Since lahat ln, pwede na yan maging 1 plus y squared is equal to x times c or cx. Next is solve natin siya in terms of y. So y squared is equal to cx minus 1. Magiging y is equal to square root of cx minus 1. So yan yung general equation natin. Ito yung general equation. Pero may condition tayo na when x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. So substitute natin. X is equal to 2, y is equal to 3. Y is equal to square root of cx minus 1. Y is 3. C times 2 minus 1. So 2c minus 1 is magiging siyang para mas madali i-solve natin, times natin both sides. Square natin both sides. So, magiging ganyan. Magiging 9 is equal to 2c minus 1. So, 9 plus 1 is equal to 2c. 10 is equal to 2c. C is equal to 5. Itong value ng c, isa-substitute natin dito sa general equation. So, magiging na siyang y is equal to square root of 5x minus 1. Tapos yan na yung final answer. So, problem natin is y prime is equal to 1 plus y squared. Y prime is equal to dy over dx. So, palitan natin siya. Magiging xy dy over dx is equal to 1 plus y squared. Multiply natin both sides by dx. So, magiging xy dy is equal to 1 plus y squared dx. Next is, mag-separate tayo ng variables. Magiging siyang y dy 1 plus y squared is equal to dx over x. Integrate natin both sides. Ito magiging ln x. Ito solve natin sa gilid. Magiging integral of y dy all over 1 plus y squared. U is equal to 1 plus y squared. So, du is equal to 0 plus 2y dy. Meron dito tayong y dy. So, solve natin as y dy. Magiging tu over 2 is equal to y dy. So, substitute natin itong value na to sa y dy. Magiging du over 2 all over u. Labas natin yung 1/2 na nandito. Magiging 1/2 du over u. 1/2. So, magiging 1/2 ln u. Ang substitute na natin yung u value. So, 1/2 ln 1 plus y squared. Balik natin dito, magiging 1/2 ln 1 plus y squared. Tapos, mag-plus tayo ng ln c. Magiging 2. Multiply natin both sides by 2 para mawala tong denominator na 1/2. Magiging ln 1 plus y squared is equal to 2 ln x plus 2 ln c. So, next ang gagawin natin is, since lahat sila, ito pa pala, combine na muna natin to. So, magiging 2 ln cx. Or magiging ln c squared x squared. So, ln 1 plus y squared. Since para sila may ln, pwede natin i-equate na lang yung values sa loob ng ln. So, 1 plus y squared is equal to c squared x squared. So, pero yan yung pwede natin maging general equation. Pero, may condition tayo na 1x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. X is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. So, substitute natin sa general equation, magiging 1 plus y squared is equal to c squared x squared. So, 1 plus 3 squared is equal to c squared 2 squared. So, 1 plus 9 is equal to c squared times 4. So, 10 is equal to 4c. Magiging c is equal to 10 over 4. Ngayon, pwede nating tanggalin na tong squared na to since ma-absorb lang yan ng c since ang c is constant. So, substitute natin tong value ng c sa general equation. So, magiging 1 plus y squared is equal to 10 over 4 x squared. So, ang magiging ano natin dyan, multiply natin both sides by 4 para ma-cancel natin to. So, by 4, magiging 4 times 1 plus y squared is equal to 10x squared. Distribute natin tong 4 sa nasa loob. So, magiging 4 plus 4y squared is equal to 10x squared. Para makuha natin yung final answer, solve natin siya in terms of y. So, dito na lang. Magiging 4y squared is equal to 10x squared minus 4. Tapos divide natin both sides by 4. Magiging y squared is equal to 10x squared minus 4 all over 4. Tapos may square pa. So, square root natin both sides. Magiging y is equal to 10x squared minus 4. Tapos may 1/4 since ito yon yung 4. So, ganyan na lang. So, i-write tuloy natin. Magiging 1/4 times 10x squared minus 4 square root yan. Yung 1/4 galing sa 4 na denominator. Since may invisible na 1 na nakamultiply dito sa buong equation, may ibig sabihin may 1/4. So, 1/4, alam natin ang square root ng 1/4 is 1/2. So, y is equal to 1/2 the square root of 10x squared minus 4. So, yan na yung final answer natin. So, ang problem natin is 2y dx is equal to 3x dy. May conditions na x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. So, first, separate na muna natin yung variables. So, magiging siyang 2 dx is equal to 3 dy. Yung y, magiging denominator nito. Yung x naman, magiging denominator nito. So, ngayon na na-separate natin yung variables, pwede natin integrate both sides. So, magiging Magiging 2 ln x is equal to 3 ln y plus c. Pero ito, pwede natin itong gawing ln c since lahat may ln para mas madali natin sila makombine lahat. So, ngayon, simplifying na, ln x squared is equal to ln y cubed plus ln c. So, pwede itong makombine. So, magiging ln cy cubed is equal to ln x squared. So, by the properties of logarithm, magiging equal sa x squared is equal to cy cubed. So, ngayon, may general formula na tayo. So, substitute natin tong conditions na to. Itong dalawa. So, x is equal to 2. Magiging 2 squared is equal to c 1 cubed. So, 4 is equal to c. Ngayon, substitute natin tong 4 dito sa general formula. So, magiging x squared is equal to 4y cubed. So, ngayon, para mahanap natin yung final answer, solve natin siya in terms of y. So, magiging divide natin to both sides by 4. Cancel. So, y cubed is equal to x squared all over 4. Cube root natin both sides. Magiging y is equal to, ang alam natin na x squared over 4, pwede siya maging x over 2 squared. So, palitan na natin, magiging x over 2 squared cube root. Or in other forms, magiging siyang y is equal to x over 2 raised to 3. So, yan na yung final answer natin. Ang problem natin is 2y dx is equal to 3x dy. May conditions na x is equal to negative 2 and y is equal to 1. So, separate muna natin yung variable. So, magiging 2dx all over x is equal to 3dy all over y. Next is, nakaseparate na natin sila. So, i-integrate na natin both sides. Magiging 2 ln x is equal to 3 ln y plus ln c. So, magiging siyang ln x squared is equal to ln y cubed plus ln c. Combine natin tong dalawa, magiging ln c y cubed ln x squared. So, x squared is equal to cy cubed. May conditions na ito. So, substitute natin siya. So, magiging negative 2 squared is equal to c 1 cubed. Magiging 4 is equal to c. Substitute natin dito, magiging x squared equals 4y cubed. And isolve natin itong final answer natin as in terms of y. So, magiging divide both sides by 4. Magiging y cubed is equal to x squared over 4. Cube root natin both sides. Magiging y is equal to, ito, alam natin na pwede itong ma-interpret as x over 2 squared. So, copy natin yan dito. Magiging x over 2 squared cube root. So, i-arrange natin. Magiging x over 2, 2 raised to 3. So, yan na, 2 all over 3. So, yan na yung final answer natin. So, problem is 2y dx is equal to 3x dy. Condition naman natin ngayon is x is equal to 2 and y is equal to negative 1. So, solve muna natin. Separate the variables. 2 dx is equal to x, all over x is equal to 3 dy all over y. So, separate na natin yung mga variables. Integrate na natin both sides. So, magiging 2 ln x is equal to 3 ln y plus c. And lahat may ln. So, pwede natin gawing ln c na lang to. So, magiging tong ln x squared is equal to ln y cubed plus ln c. Combine natin tong dalawa. Magiging ln cy cubed ln x squared. Ito, since parehas may ln, magiging equal na to sa x squared is equal to cy cubed. Substitute natin tong values na to. Magiging 2 squared is equal to c negative 1 cubed. 4 is equal to, since cube to, negative na siya, so negative c. So, c is equal to negative 4. Substitute natin to sa general formula. Magiging x squared is equal to negative 4y cubed. Solve natin to in terms of y. So, magiging x squared plus 4 is equal to y cubed. Ay, mali. sorry. Magiging x squared all over negative 4 is equal to y cubed. So, ang gawin natin dyan is, alam natin na pwede natin itong ilabas. Pwede natin, hindi, huwag na natin ilabas. So, i-cube root na natin tong dalawa. Tapos, magiging y is equal to cube root x squared all over negative 4 cube root. So, magiging y is equal to negative x over 2, 2 over 8 raised to 2 over 3. So, yan na yung final answer natin. So, ang problem natin is 1 minus x y prime is equal to y squared. Alam natin na ang y prime equal yan sa dy over dx. And yan na muna yung gawin natin. So, magiging 1 minus x dy over dx is equal to y squared. Multiply naman natin both sides by dx. So, magiging 1 minus x dy is equal to y squared dx. Ngayon, i-separate natin yung variables. Magiging dy all over y squared is equal to dx all over 1 minus x. So, ngayon, na-separate na natin yung variables. Integrate natin both sides. Ililipat natin to sa numerator. So, magiging y raised to negative 2 apply natin yung power rule, plus 1, negative 2 plus 1 is equal to ln, negative ln kasi negative yung x. So, negative ln, 1 minus x, minus ln c. So, ito magiging y raised to negative 1 all over negative 1 is equal to negative ln 1 minus x minus ln c. Ayusin natin, so magiging siyang negative 1 over y kasi ito magiging positive yung exponent kasi nilipat natin sa denominator is equal to negative ln 1 minus x minus ln c. Multiply natin both sides by negative y since ito yung denominator. Magiging 1 is equal to ln y ln 1 minus x plus y ln c. Pwede natin itong makombine so magiging 1 is equal to y ln c times the quantity 1 minus x. So yan na yung final answer natin. So ang problem natin is sin x sin y dx plus cosine x cosine y dy. So first natin gawin is separate natin yung variables. Copy natin yung magkakaparehas which is sin x plus dx. Plus copy natin sin x dx. All over yung may x dito which is cosine x. Cosine x plus cosine y dy. All over yung may y dito which is sin y is equal to 0. Ngayon na separate na natin sila, pwede na natin integrate both sides and solve muna natin tong first integral. So magiging siyang let u is equal to cosine x du is equal to negative sin x dx. Itong sin x dx na to, nandito yan sa numerator. So solve natin siya as sin x dx is equal to, ito magiging negative du. Ngayon na natin, pwede natin i-substitute. So, magiging siyang integral of sin x dx is negative du. Ito yan. All over cosine x u. So, magiging negative ln u or negative ln cosine x. Yung u is ito yan, yung cosine x. Kaya yan na yung answer dyan sa integral na yan. Ilipat natin. Malilipat na natin dito. Next is, ito naman yung isosolve natin. Wait lang. Ito. So, let u natin yung sin y. Kasi yan yung denominator. So, du is equal to cosine y dy. Cosine y dy is ito lang naman yung numerator. And sin y, ito yung denominator. So, substitute natin. Magiging cosine y dy, integral of cosine y dy is du all over sin y dy, which is u. So, du over u, ln u lang ulit. So, balik natin yung u, ln sin y. So, yan na yung answer dyan. ln sin y. Copy natin dito. So, magiging plus ln sin y is equal to c. Pero since may ln tong dalawa, pwede natin siyang gawing ln c. So, lipat natin tong negative ln cosine x sa, sa right side para siya maging siyang positive. So, ln, wait lang. ln sin y is equal to ln c plus, magiging positive kasi nilipat sa isang side, plus ln cosine x. Ngayon, pwede natin itong makombine itong dalawa. Magiging ln sin y is equal to ln c cosine x. Ngayon, since parehas sila may ln, by the properties of logarithm, magiging na lang sin y is equal to C cosine x. So, yan na yung final answer natin. Ay, sorry, wait lang. So, ang problem natin is xy cubed plus e raised to x squared dy is equal to 0. Separate na muna natin to. Ay, wait, may dx pala to. Wait, erase natin. May dx dito. So, xy cubed dx plus e raised to x squared dy is equal to 0. So, separate natin yung variables. Magiging x dx all over e raised to x squared plus dy all over y cubed is equal to 0. So, since na-separate na natin yung variables, pwede na natin integrate both sides. Magiging, ang isolve na muna natin dahil it is itong first term para hindi tayo masyadong malito. So, magiging siyang integral of x dx all over e raised to x squared. U is equal to e raised to x squared. Du is equal to differentiation is 2x. Copy itong itong buong term. So, magiging 2x e raised to x squared dx. So, papansin natin na x dx is ito na yan. So, pwede nating mapalitan siya ng magiging value ng x dx. So, solve natin yung x dx. X dx is equal to du all over 2e raised to x squared. So, alam natin na ang e raised to x squared is u lang naman yan kasi u is equal to e raised to x squared. So, magiging x dx is equal to du all over 2u. So, palitan na natin yung mga variables. Magiging integral of x dx ay ito. Itong value na to, magiging du all over 2u all over e raised to x squared is equal to u. So, u. Ayusin natin para mas maayos tignan, magiging du all over 2u times 1 over u. So, pwede nating i-combine tong dalawa. So, magiging du all over 2u squared. So, ngayon, ilabas natin yung 1/2 kasi may invisible 1 dito, may 2. So, ibig sabihin may 1/2 dyan. So, magiging 1/2 integral of du all over u squared. Next na gawin natin is power rule lang naman, magiging 1/2 times the quantity u raised to negative 2 plus 1 all over negative 2 plus 1. Magiging 1/2 times the quantity u raised to negative 1 all over negative 1. Ayusin natin na maging maayos siya. Negative 1, negative 1/2. U raised to negative 1, ibaba natin siya sa denominator para maging positive. So, ang exponent. So, negative 1/2 2u. Negative 1 over 2u. So, pwede natin substitute yung value ng u dito, which is e raised to x squared. E raised to x squared. So, ngayon, erase lang natin to. Tapos, na natin siya. Ilagay na natin siya sa main equations natin. Dito. So, magiging, ito naman yung isosolve natin. Ito. So, isolve natin. Hiwalay ulit natin siya. So, dy is equal to y cubed. Magiging siyang, taas natin to sa numerators, magiging negative siya. Y negative 3 dy. By the power rule, magiging y negative 3 plus 1 all over negative 3 plus 1. Magiging y raised to negative 2 all over negative 2. So, ayusin natin, magiging equals negative 1/2. Tapos, may y squared dito sa baba. So, ito na yung sagot dito sa integral nito. So, erase natin to. Tapos, copy na lang natin. Negative 1 over 2y squared is equal to 0. So, ngayon naman, ang gagawin natin is, itaas na tuloy natin tong factors na to. So, magiging negative 1/2 e raised to negative x squared minus negative 1/2 y raised to negative 2 is equal to 0. Multiply natin both sides by 2 kasi may denominator. So, multiply both sides by 2. So, makakancel na tong dalawa. Magiging negative e raised to negative x squared minus y negative 2 raised to negative 2 is equal to 0. Multiply natin ulit by negative 1. Magiging e raised to negative x squared plus y raised to negative 2 is equal to c. So, yun na yung final answer natin.